Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is February 6th, 2026, and we are looking at Proverbs chapter 6, and we're going to be looking at 6 through 11 today. Proverbs chapter 6, verses 6 through 11, and it says this: Go to the ant, you slacker. Observe its ways and become wise. Without leader, administrator, or ruler, it prepares its provisions in summer. It gathers its food during harvest. How long will you stay in bed, you slacker? When will you get up from your sleep? A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the arms to rest, and your poverty will come like a robber, your need like a bandit. You know, this clearly is talking about getting up and getting the work done. Don't let it sit on the sidelines and whatnot. And I'll be honest, I need this lesson on a daily basis because I am really good at getting stuck in what's the next thing to do, and not doing anything, just laying around doing nothing. But this morning the Lord was talking to me about the fact that this isn't just about doing things. It says, without leader, administrator, or ruler, it prepares its provisions in summer. It gathers its food during harvest. In spite of having people giving directions, it gets up every day and does the things that are necessary. I'm sitting here this morning and I literally woke up and told my wife, I have text messages, I have fires to put out, and I'm stressed before I even get to my time with the Lord and prayer and reading. And I walk outside and there's 3 inches of snow on the ground, and I don't have enough time. I allowed myself to sleep a little longer than I probably should have. I didn't get up, and I'm frustrated. And I wanted to quit and not do my devotional time. I wanted to put things off and deal with the fires. And to a certain extent, I kind of did. I got distracted. Solomon's reminding me in this that it is important to remember what's important. First things first is a principle of recovery that is absolute, and first things first must be most important. First things first. Put God first. Spend time with Him. First things first. Make sure that you take care of the necessities of life. First things first. Make sure that you are in a safe environment. First things first, right? Don't put off right now what you could. Don't put off the things you can do right now because you might have time later, because later might not come. The reality is, I can find myself as a slacker even when I have good directive. Find myself putting things off like I did this morning. I still need to spend my time reading my Bible in a year verses. I know I will have time. Well, I thought I was going to have time later with that. Probably not now. And so I'm going to have to get that done and make it a priority. I've done my other devotionals. I've done my other readings. I've spent time in prayer. But but not prayer for my day, prayer for how I'm going to put fires out. I failed. I got mission drift, as it were. I became the slacker because I became overwhelmed with what was right in front of me. I'm going to have to do my part today. So the encouragement is not that it's overwhelming. The encouragement is that, yes, distractions come along and we will get it wrong. But if we get up and we get moving, we will store up what is necessary for later. I had things to do. I do. But there are some things that I can combine to get it done. I'm going to go out and shovel and clean off the car so my wife and I can get off to our coffee and prayer this morning in Bay City. I'm hoping the roads are decent because I'm running a little behind what I would like to be running. But during that time, I'm going to pray. I'm going to talk to God about He and I. And stop worrying about all the other things that are to come. Because without that, first things first, nothing else matters. I'm useless. And poverty will come. And my poverty has an impact on you. And I don't particularly like that concept. I almost said I'm not going to do this today. Because I was overwhelmed. I'm grateful to God and the Holy Spirit for reminding me that just because I'm overwhelmed doesn't mean He is. And He can bring me through this. And I'm going to get it all done. I am going to get up and look for and gather food and provision. Because He called me to this, for this, in this. And I appreciate you guys' attentiveness and your prayers as I get ready to not only deal with my own personal life, but my responsibilities outside of my personal life. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.